This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with a daily wrestling news update for you. By the way, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, Wildfire, Tommy Rich, former NWA champion, NWA and WCW superstar. He was part of the York Foundation in WCW. He will be doing a live interview with me. So hop on tomorrow at 5 to get your fan questions in. William Albert Haynes, aka Billy Jack Haynes, he's being charged with second degree murder for the murder of his wife, who can be seen in that picture there. He is being sent to the Oregon State Hospital until it is ruled that he'll be able to defend himself in court. He's been ruled by Judge Angela Lucero that he is unfit to stand trial, mentally unfit, based on statements from his attorneys, his statements from himself, his behavior. They don't feel that he's, and this is no surprise, they don't feel he's mentally fit to stand trial, which was supposed to be this December. He killed his 85-year-old wife, he's 71, in February 2024. I had been in contact with him right up until the day that he killed his wife. And I noticed some people have been saying, based on the Dark Side of the Ring, well, it was a mercy killing. Well, is this based on Billy Jack Haynes saying it's a mercy killing? Because it's my understanding that the family was actually trying to get custody of her. And I, I've said this before, and I said this of my Billy Jack Haynes Dark Side of the Ring review. Whether intentional or not, he killed their pet guinea pig a few days before. And there was turmoil in the house. You can laugh and say, ha ha ha, guinea pig. They couldn't afford a dog. They slept with the guinea pig. They treated the guinea pig like a dog. And he killed it. He said he accidentally killed it. But I just find it weird that, like, this was a big thing in the house. Billy was very agitated that he had killed this guinea pig, and the wife was mad at him. Then a couple days later, the wife ends up dead. And I mean, there was just a lot. I had been in contact with him for like the 5 years leading up to this, and there was definitely more unusual than normal behavior and talk in the days leading up to this. And again, he is not mentally fit. So just based on saying, oh well, he was probably helping her because he says it. Well, he's not mentally fit. He shouldn't have had a gun, and he shouldn't be making decisions whether someone with dementia should live or die or not. To my knowledge, there's no written agreement or written statement where she said we had some sort of pact where he could kill me if he felt he was too far gone. So I don't I mean I feel that he has mental health issues, but I don't believe this woman deserves to die based on somebody who's not thinking clearly, making the decisions whether she should live or not. I don't feel that this decision should have been up to him. I do know he did care about her. That's 100% for sure. But again, he's found mentally not fit to stand trial. His lawyer let him do Dark Side of the Ring before the case even went to trial, which to me, that's just bizarre. The lawyer actually called me yesterday. Haven't had time to call him back yet, but apparently Billy wants to talk to me. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But the hearing, they're going to have another hearing with a further update on whether or not he's fit to stand trial on May 20th. In other news, in related to courts and wrestling, for the Janelle Grant lawsuit, part of the lawsuit is how many times she was visiting Vince's doctor. Vince's doctor has been dragged into this. I was listening to Wrestling Observer Radio today, and I guess in the 3 years that Janelle Grant was having this affair with Vince McMahon, because she had a fiance and Vince was married, so I call it an affair. Call it whatever you want. I call it an affair. I mean, she lived with the fiance. I mean, if anything, Vince was more of a single guy because he wasn't living with Linda all the time. But he saw Vince. She saw Vince's doctor 60 times in 3 years. Even Dave Meltzer, who has been mostly on Grant's side throughout this, found that unusual. Because unless you're, I mean, 60 years, and I'll use Meltzer's example again. I like Dave Meltzer. Don't agree with everything, but I do like him. I have nothing against him. Um, unless it's a chiropractor and you have chronic back pain or you're having dialysis or something, what are you going to see a doctor 60 times in 3 years for? Tatanka, who was the smelliest wrestler I've ever been in the ring with, and I remember he didn't cut his fingernails well. And when he was chopping me, he was digging his nails into my chest. I wrestled him twice in England. He's announced he's going to be attending the Saturday night main event taping coming up May 24th in Tampa, Florida. He is from the Tampa area. I guess his family is going to be attending the Saturday night main event with him. To my knowledge, I don't remember him ever being from the Saturday night main event era. But then again, I mean, they're using Lillian Garcia as the ring announcer for this, who's also not from the Saturday night main event era. So I guess it's more of just a retroactive um, reunion type show rather than Saturday night main event. They still haven't brought I guess Hogan still has too much heat because they still haven't brought Hogan back for any of the Saturday night main events. Which, I mean, he was supposed to appear on the San Antonio, Texas one, but his son had a last minute wedding pop up, so he ended up no showing. Yeah, Mike, that's him. He was also very arrogant. He's one of the most arrogant wrestlers I've ever met, and I speak from the heart. I mean, I'll tell you, Billy Jack is nice, but he's off his rocker. Hillbilly Jim, real nice. Tommy Wildfire Rich, he's nice. Tony Atlas, he's nice. I'll tell you who's nice and who's not nice. I'll tell you straight up. Tatanka has an ego, huge ego, and I didn't personally like wrestling him. The 2 times I wrestled him, I don't even remember the towns in England. Um, anyways, folks, I'm going to come right back with my review of the Sheik Dark Side of the Ring, the original Sheik Dark Side of the Ring. I just finished watching it. I'm going to do a review right now and tune in 5 p.m. tomorrow. Tommy Wildfire Rich live interview.